Oh, hey, I was just texting one of my kids. Right now, they're in the text mode, and we communicate all the time, in person as well as on the cell phone. But ironically, my topic today is when your kids move back in with you. So where I'm going with this is, and if you check on the website, you could probably also find with ABC 3340 here locally, I just did an interview about when adult children move back in with their parents. We're seeing that as a trend. What's happening, these kids go off to college, they major in something, and then they go get a job in it, and then decide, you know what, I really don't like that job. Or it's an industry that's going through change and they get laid off. The scary part is everybody assumes if your child's going to move back in with you that it'll be sometime while they're in their 20s. The reality of it is, and what we're seeing, it could be 20s, 30s, 40s, and even 50s based on circumstances. So where I wanted to talk about today, it's very important when you're working with your financial advisor, and especially those of you that are clients of ours, we have dialogue in the financial planning process where we're asking, how are the kids doing? And we don't want to just talk about if it's a kid you got to put through college. It's also that child that's now grown, that may be married, that has their own children. And the reason being is that one day if your child moved back in with you, you could see your expenses go up $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 depending on how much freedom and finances you provide for them. So keeping that in mind, it's very important that you let a financial advisor know that your world has changed financially. Very important. So sometimes managing money is not about in the markets, it's about the relationships and the drain that they put on your personal financial situation. So keeping that in mind, and especially those of you that might have dependent parents, you look up a kid's move back in with you as well. The other thing is, heaven forbid, sometimes we've had families where the child's doing well, but then they develop a drug problem, an alcohol problem, or other things, and they move back in. So we just like to have those discussions because it can impact you, and if you're planning for retirement, it can really push out when you're able to retire or be able to financially support yourself. So keep those facts in mind, have the dialogue, let the financial advisor know what's going on because that can also determine the way your money needs to be invested. Hope this has been of value. Appreciate your time and look forward to talking to you soon.